Hey everyone, we're here at Sony Pictures Studios in Hollywood, California. Actually, Culver City, California, but right outside of Hollywood. And we're getting ready to go on the Sony Pictures Tour, the premium tour. There's a lot of history here on this lot. Movies like Men in Black, Ghostbusters, the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Wizard of Oz.
I'm really excited. I know that they have an Ecto 1 here. I'm super excited to see that. We are representing with our unique Ghostbusters shirts.
That's right, we've got the Tribeca Hook and Ladder 8 Firehouse shirts from one of our good friends. It's actually a firefighter at Hook and Ladder 8 in New York, the Ghostbusters Firehouse. He shall remain nameless, but you know who you are. And thank you for the shirts.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't know what they're gonna show us, I don't know where they're gonna take us. So it's gonna be an adventure and we will film everything they will let us film and give you our review of the studio tour here.
Lights, camera, action!
First place we stopped here on the studio tour is the Studio Museum, and they've got all sorts of cool relics from all sorts of movies. I'm like way overwhelmed right now. Look at this, you guys will recognize this. This is from Men in Black. Oh look, there's the noisy cricket right there. And the neuralizer. Look at that. And there's the Ray-Bans, the reverberating carbonizer.
Look, Groundhog Day.
Oh my gosh, Sonny and Cher.
We were married on Groundhog Day.
We were. That's a little behind the scenes information on Melissa and I, as we were indeed married on Groundhog Day. Jumanji. That's cool. Now look at this. This is from my childhood right here. Look, it's Johnny 5. This looks like the Short Circuit 2 version of Johnny 5 because he has a toolbox on his shoulder instead of a laser. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. Number Johnny 5? What's the creepy doll from?
Goosebumps, it looks like, maybe?
Maybe. Looks like the doll in the Tower of Terror. So do you know what show this is from?
This here?
What this set is? What it resembles? This is from Seinfeld.
Oh, okay. Action.
You need your clapper board. Look at that from Men in Black 3. It's the time jump thing. And you've got the little spaceship from Men in Black 2 back there. That's cool. Look at this. This is from the OG Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. There's Tobey Maguire, James Franco, and Kirsten Dunst. Got the costumes over here, babe. Oh my God, Peg Bundy. That's what Peg Bundy would wear in Married with Children. That's funny. Oh, Walter White. Heisenberg. That's pretty funny. For those of you who've seen Breaking Bad, you'll understand this reference to Los Polos Hermanos. Oh, look back here, what's hiding? This is like the unibike thing from Men in Black 3.
Oh, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Ghostbusters Afterlife. McKenna Grace with the tattered Spangler jumpsuit. There's a lot of cool stuff in here.
That's really cool.
And from the 2016 version of Ghostbusters, Kate McKinnon's jumpsuit.
Talladega Nights.
Yep, Ricky Bobby. Oh no. What happened? Did you hit your head? Oh man, look at Doc Ock over here.
Oh, look.
Oh buddy. All right, so we got the 2016 version of the Proton Pack. Some other relics from the 2016 Ghostbusters. There's their Ghost Trap. And they've got it playing on video. But over here, we actually have another Proton Pack. This looks like this may have been maybe from Frozen Empire when they got taken by the EPA right before they got their new Proton Packs with like the yellow bumper and everything on it. So I don't know how well you can see it, but there is indeed a Proton Pack in there. All right, so this is the miniature model from Ghostbusters Afterlife that they have, that they're showing how everything works with all the traps out in the farm. Remember Dirt Farmer? Those are supposed to all represent little ghost traps.
Yeah.
You got the capacitors over there. Look, he used like a lunchbox for like the collapsed barn. Spinners, you remember what this is from? Spinner's Roller Hop from Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yep, it's a
Remember?
diner.
Yeah, remember they drove by with Ecto 1 and it hit it and it said Sinners? We're only like 10 minutes into this tour and I can already tell you that there's some really, really cool things in here. For all my Ghostbusters fans out there and movie fans in general, you guys would really get a kick out of this.
I just want to thank the Academy for this wonderful award and for all the directors and producers that believed in me during the making of our film.
What was the movie called?
Travel and Foodie Warriors.
All right.
I just couldn't have done it without all of you.
We wrapped up geeking out at the Studio Museum and made our way out onto the Sony lot. Quick heads up, Sony Studios has a pretty strict no filming policy in certain areas of the tour, but don't worry, we'll give you the play-by-play with some of the photos we were allowed to snag.
Our first stop, Stage 30, aka the ultimate, oh wow, they filmed that here? This legendary stage has hosted everything from Poltergeist 1 and 2, Spaceballs, Men in Black 1 and 2, Starship Troopers, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, The Amazing Spider-Man, and the list seriously goes on.
Then we headed over to stage 27, another heavy hitter. Fun fact, Munchkin Land from The Wizard of Oz was built here, along with the full-scale Jolly Roger pirate ship from Hook. Yep, that ship.
Now stage 15 is where things got really massive. At 42,000 square feet, it's the biggest soundstage on the Sony lot and the 4th largest in the world. We actually got to go inside, but no photos allowed. Still, imagine walking through the Emerald City from The Wizard of Oz, or the Men in Black headquarters, and even scenes from Air Force One, all filmed on stage 15.
After that, we stopped for some quick shots in front of Sony's iconic water tower, grabbed a coffee at the commissary because, you know, caffeine, and hit the studio store.
We also popped by the Barbra Streisand scoring stage where legendary composers like John Williams, Hans Zimmer, and Danny Elfman have recorded some of Hollywood's most iconic scores. Oh, and the Ghostbusters Afterlife score was recorded here too. But speaking of Ghostbusters, look what we found next.
We've got the original, the OG, the one and only Ecto 1 from the 1984 Ghostbusters. This is it. This is it right here. You might have seen other ones, but this is the guy. I can like hear Bill Murray in my head saying, like hanging out the window and saying, come on, let's run some red lights. These little wiring, brakes, brake pads, steering box, transmission, only 4,800. Then we've got what looks like Ecto 1 from Frozen Empire.
Mushed up.
Marshmallow Man.
Mini puffs in there.
All right, we got Ecto C from Frozen Empire, where Phoebe blasts the lion in front of the library and takes his tail off.
We spent about 15 minutes wandering through the Ghost Core area, snapping a few more photos before heading over to see where Jeopardy was filmed. Though I'll admit we couldn't answer a single question. Our last stop was the Wheel of Fortune stage, which marked the grand finale of our tour.
We're up here on the parking garage of Sony Pictures Studios.
It's just really cool coming to these working studios and seeing like movie history here. Like we got to stand in the room that John Williams and Danny Elfman have produced music in. I mean, it was just surreal. It was incredible, and I think that was the highlight for me of this tour.
She actually went and stood up on the podium, like where John Williams was conducting music.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
You did too.
We couldn't. I did, yeah. We couldn't unfortunately take any pictures or any video in there. So many parts of the studio are off limits because of productions going on. The productions we got to see the sets for was Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon, and For All Mankind, which I wasn't really familiar with that show, but I guess it was about if the Soviets would have won the space race.
So it was really cool, working studio. I mean, anything can happen.
But just to see these placards that are all over these studios, to see what's filmed there, and some of the movies that I grew up seeing. I mean, I saw a lot of the studios had Men in Black, Air Force One, Wizard of Oz. He was saying this is the soundstage that was Munchkin Land. This was the soundstage where they did the tornado scene. All sorts of cool movie history.
what was your favorite thing? And I know this, but
Obviously, hint, what's on my shirt? Ghostbusters. This is the location where Ghost Corps is located. We couldn't go inside Ghost Corps, unfortunately, but I peered in there and there was so much Ghostbusters memorabilia. I saw Slimers,
So cool.
I saw little figures of proton packs, I saw a terror dog head on the wall. And I know from one of Adam Savage's videos that he did with Jason Reitman, he explained that Ghostbusters Afterlife was written there. And I suspect that Gil Kenan wrote Frozen Empire there with Jason Reitman also. What do you think of that big empty soundstage?
Oh, that was just so cool because, you know, we go to Universal, we do like Halloween Horror Nights sometimes and we see these big stages, but to see it where you have like an empty space and you know that they're building like multiple sets sometimes in one of these buildings is just, it's incredible.
What's crazy to me is you walk in this expansive space without supports. This is a freestanding free structure, so there is nothing blocking you to build anything. And you walk in there and there's little to no echo. The floor is made out of a sound absorbing material. The walls are made out of a sound absorbing material. So you can clap and you can't really hear much.
It's kind of interesting when you walk from outside and you have all this noise and then you go in there and it's like complete silence.
It's kind of eerie. It's a little
it's
unsettling
eerie.
because you notice it right away.
Yep.
You walk into a building and you expect to hear like the echo. It's just like nothing, dead. This wraps up our first major adventure here in the Hollywood area. We hope you guys will stay tuned and check out the rest of our videos as they come out.
See you on the next adventure. Oh.
Oh, wait, hang on. We got a slap five. And ironically, this is being filmed on a Sony camera.
If you love picture,